Hi there, welcome to the newer section of Power Query in Power BI Desktop. In this section, we are going to discuss how to transform a date and time column in Power Query. In Transform tab of Power Query, here in Date and Time column section, we will get all the options that we are going to discuss in this video. Let's start with Date option. It is used to extract elements from date values or to format date values of a selected column. Here we will get various options. To transform any column using these options, the column should contain date values and the data type should be date data type. Age. It calculates the duration between current local time and the values in a selected column. It returns the value in duration format, that is DD, HS, MM and SS format. Suppose we have students' date of birth in a column and we want to calculate the number of days between the date of birth and today's date. Further, select the column, then go to this date option, then age. It doesn't look like age because it is in duration format. That is number of days, then hour, minute and second format. If we want to convert it into years, then select the column, then go to this duration option, then select total years. And here we got the age of students in years. Let's discuss about this date only option. Suppose we have a column which have both date and time. And we need only date part for our analysis. For that, select the column, then select this date only option, and here is the result. It returns only the date component from date time values. Now let's discuss about this parse option. Parse means converting data from one format to other format. This parse option in Power Query converts or change date values in a selected column from text data type to date data type. Suppose we have a column which contains date values, but the data type of that column is text, not date. To convert the data type, select the column, then select this parse option, and here we can see it's converted to date data type. We can also change the data type directly from here, or we can also use this detect data type to correct the data type. Let's discuss about this year. Here we got three options: year, start of year and end of year. Year returns only the year part of a date time value. Suppose from this order date column, we want only year, not this date and month. For that, select the column, then select this year option from here, and here is the result. Let's revert the changes, then start of year. It returns the first day of the year, that is 1st of January of mentioned year. Let's select this option and see. Here we can see that the date and month changed to 1st of January, but the year remained the same. Let's revert the change. End of year. It returns end of a year, that is 31st December and corresponding year. Let's select the column, then select this end of year. Here we can see that the year is same as it was before and the month changed to December and the day changed to 31st, that is end of the year. Let's discuss about month. Here we get 5 different options. Let's start with month. It returns only the month part of each date value, of a selected column. Suppose we want only the month part from this order date column. For that, select the column, then select this month option, and here we got only months. Let's revert the change. Now let's discuss about start of month. It converts each day part of date value column as one, and month and year part remains the same. Means here in the first date, that is month 11, will remain same. The day part, that is 8, will be 1, and year 2016 will be the same. Let's try this. For that, select the column, then select the start of month. Let's discuss about this end of month. End of month returns end day of a particular month. It changes the day part of a date value, not month, not year. For January, it will be 31. For February, it will be 28 or 29, depending upon a leap year or not. For March, it will be 31. For April, it will be 30, and so on. Let's try this. For that, select the column, then select this end of month option, and here is the result. For the month of November, it's 30. For month of June, it's 30. For the month of October, it's 31, and so on. Days in a month. It returns the number of days of a particular month. For January, it's 31. For February, it's 28 or 29, depending upon the leap year. For March, it will be 31. For April, it's 30, and so on. Let's select this option, and here is the result. Let's revert the change. Name of month. It returns the month name, such as January, February, March, etc. For that, select the column, then select this name of month, and here we got the name of the month as November, June, October, June, etc. Let's revert the change. Let's discuss about this quarter option. Here we will get three options: quarter of year, start of quarter, and end of quarter. There are 4 quarters in a year. 1st of January to 31st of March falls under first quarter. 1st of April to 30th of June falls under second quarter. 1st of July to 30th September falls under third quarter, and 1st of January to 31st of December falls under fourth quarter. Quarter of year checks each value of a selected date column and returns the corresponding quarter of each date value. To get the quarter of a year, select the column, then select this quarter of year option, and here is the result. Let's revert the change. Then start of quarter, it returns the first day of corresponding quarter. The first day of first quarter is 1st of January. The first day of second quarter is 1st of April. The first day of third quarter is 1st of July. And the first day of fourth quarter is 1st of October. The year will remain same. To get the start of quarter, just select the column, then select this option, and here is the result. Let's revert the change. Similarly, we can find the end of quarter. The end of first quarter is 31st of March. The end of second quarter is 30th of June. The end of third quarter is 30th of September, and end of fourth quarter is 31st December. To find the end of quarter, select the column, then select this option, and here is the result. Let's discuss week. There are 52 or 53 weeks in a year. Week of year. It returns the week of the year corresponding to each date time value of a selected column. To get the week of year, select the column, Then select this week of year option and here is the result. Let's revert the change. Then week of month. Week of month returns the week of the month corresponding to each date time value of a selected column. Then start of week and end of week. Start of week returns the start date of a particular week, whereas end of week returns the end date of a particular week. Let's observe the first date of this order date column, that is 8th of November 2023. Let's check in calendar. It falls under second week and the start of the week is 5th of November and the end of the week is 11th of November. Now let's check those three options one by one and see. Go to this date column. Let's check the week of month option first. And here we got the number 2 because it falls under second week. Now let's revert the change and check start of week option. The start of week for 8th of November is 5th of November and here is the result. Now let's revert the change and let's check the end of week option. The end of week for 8th November is 11th of November and here is the result. Let's discuss about this day option. It returns only the day part from a date and time value of a selected column. To extract only day part from a date and time value, just select the column, then select this day option and here is the result. Let's revert the change. The next one is day of week. It returns the day of a week corresponding to the date time values in a selected column. Let's observe the first date of this order date column, that is 8th of November 2023. Let's check in calendar. It's in the third day of the week. Week starts from Monday and it's in the third day of the week, that is in Wednesday. Let's select the option and see. And here we got 3. Let's revert the change. The next one is day of year. It returns the day of a year. There are 365 days in a year. Let's observe the second and third row of this order date column. 1st of January 2016 is the first day of the year and 31st December 2015 is the 365th day of the year. Let's select this order date column, then select this day of year option and here we got that 1 and 365. The next one is start of day. It returns the start of a day, that is 12 am. The date component will remain same. Let's select the column, then select the option start of day. Here we can see that the date component, that is 8th of November 2021, is same as it was before and the time component changed to 12 am. Then end of day. It returns the end of a day, that is the start of the next day. So here the date will be the next date and the time will be 12 am. Let's revert the change first. So here the first date 8th of November 2023 will change to 9th of November 2023 and the time will change to 12 am. Let's check it out. Select the column, then select the option end of day and here is the output 9th of November 2023 12 am. Then the last one, name of day. It returns name of the day such as Sunday, Monday, etc. The first date of order date column is 8th of November 2023 which is a Wednesday. Let's check it out. Select the column, Then select the option, and here it is Wednesday. Let's discuss about combine date and time option. It combines selected date and time containing columns into a new column. Suppose we have two columns, one contains date and other one contains time, and we want to combine these two columns into one column. For that, select both the column, then go to this date option, then select this combine date and time, and here you go. Both date and times are in one column. Now let's discuss about this earliest option. It returns the earliest or oldest date and time value from a selected column. To get the earliest date time value, select the column, then select this option, and here is the result. Let's revert the change. Then let's discuss about this latest option. It returns the latest or newest date and time value from a selected column. To get the latest date time value, select the column, then select this latest option, and here is the result. Let's discuss about this time option. It is used to format time values or extract elements of time values. Here you will get various options. Let's start with this time only option. It returns only the time component from the date time value of a selected column. To transform any column using this feature, the column should contain date and time value, and the data type of this column should be date and time data type. Suppose we have a column which contains both date and time components. To extract only time components, select the column, then select this time only option, and here we got the time components. Let's discuss parse option. It converts time values of a selected column from text data type to time data type. Suppose we have a column which contains time values, but the data type of the column is text. To convert this text to time data type, select the column, then select this parse option, and here is the result. We can also change the data type directly from here, or we can also select this detect data type option to correct the data type of a selected column. Let's discuss hour. Here we will get three options. Hour, it returns only the hour part from the time value of a selected column. Then start of hour returns start hour of corresponding time value of a selected column. End of hour returns end of a hour of a corresponding time value, which is the start of next hour. Let's check the option one by one. Select the column, then select this hour option, and here we got the hour components from a time value. Then let's revert the change. Here in the first row, the time is 5 hour 45 minutes and 00 second. The start of hour will be 5 hour, then minute will be 00 minute, and the second will be 0 second. To get that, just select this start of hour option, and here is the result. Let's revert the change, and the end of hour will be 6 hour. The next hour, that is 6 hour, then 0 minutes and 0 seconds. For that, select the column, then select this end of hour option, and here is the result. Then minute, it returns only the minute part or minute component from the time value. Let's revert the change. Then the next one is minute. Minute returns only the minute part from a date time value. Similarly, second returns only second part or second component from a date time value. Here in the first row, The hour component is 5, minute component is 45, and second component is 23. To get only the minute component, select the column, then select this minute option, and here is the result. Let's revert the change, then let's check this second option, and here we got the second part or second component of a date time value. Then the next one is combine date and time. It combines two selected columns containing date and time values. Suppose in one column we have date component and in one column we have time component, and we want to combine these two columns. Further select both the columns, then select this combine date and time option, and here is the result. Then the next one is earliest. It returns the earliest or oldest time value of a selected column. And latest returns the latest or newest time value of a selected column. Let's check it out. Select the column, then earliest. And here we got the earliest time value of a selected column. Similarly, we can check the latest, and here is the latest date and time value. Let's discuss duration. Here we will get various options. To transform any column using these options, the column should contain data in DD, HH, MM and SS format, that is days, hours, minute and second format, and the data type of the column should be duration. Days. It extracts the day component from duration value of a selected column. For that, select the column, then select this option, and here we got the day component. Let's revert the change. Then similarly, hour extract the hour component from duration value of a selected column. Minutes extracts the minute component, and seconds extracts the seconds component from the duration value of a selected column. Total years converts the duration into years. Just select the column, then select this option. Here we got the duration in years. Let's revert the change. Similarly, total days converts the duration into days. Total hours converts the duration into total hours, and total minutes converts the duration into minutes. And same for the seconds. Multiply by multiplies each duration value in a selected column by a specified value. Let's multiply each value of this column with 2. For that, select the column, then select the option. Then a dialog box will appear, multiply. Enter a number by which to multiply each value in the column. We want to multiply each value with 2. Write 2 here, then click OK. And here is the result. Similarly, we can use this divide option to divide each value of a selected duration data type column. Then statistics, to find mean, max, average, sum, medium of this duration data type column, select the column, then select the option, then the result will be here based on our selection. That's all for this video. Thank you.